Right then, we are back, still awaiting our protective custody wing to be built up. However, I'm thinking it might not actually be big enough yet. We need to actually power these metal detectors, don't we? Let's get that done. Okay, I think what we should do probably is put some metal detectors right on the entrance of the prison as well then, shouldn't we really? So let's have metal detectors here, and then it's going to require power, isn't it? Because there's no power there, we'll run them off of that power. We can't run them off that power there, actually. We'll have to run them off of that power there. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine, okay. Oh, freaking K. We're in an iffy position. Lots of people have died. Scott Oquenchime has committed murder. You are just a general bastard. And you are a bit of a knob as well. But we seem to be doing okay-ish. We need to get this protective custody wing built up as soon as possible. Can I make this a priority, please? Am I making that right? Control, left click to make priority. Oh, I've got to do it on the corner for some reason. Okay. So we'll get that built as soon as possible. Are these benches and tables now in? They are officially in, aren't they? Okay, let's copy and paste these then. That way we can get ourselves the canteen sorted at least. I don't know if protective custody is ever going to need to be this big, to be honest, but better safe than sorry, I suppose, isn't it? So we'll have that like that. Okay, so the protective custody guys are now actually in their cells. We need one more cell to be completed, though. Let's speed the game up. Let's get all that done. We want to get this power run. We want to get these cables. We're going to get everything run if we can. But of course, I'm slowing things down by putting all those benches down, aren't I? If we whiz over here now, we should have a better day today because I've sorted out the regime, so it should be a little bit better. If I also go to programs, so we're going to be doing behavioural therapy, alcoholics, pharmacological needs. Apparently there's actually parole hearings and spiritual guidance. Okay, so those are the ones we're going to be doing. So behavioural therapy, we just want as many in as we can. Okay, pharmacological treatments. We'll have some time throughout the day. Alcoholics therapy. We've got 2 sessions available. Parole hearings. I can't believe there is actually paroles available. Spiritual guidance is another big one, obviously. Okay, so that should hopefully get some of our guys' needs sorted this morning. So they've got a bit of free time first thing in the morning where they're going to do whatever they need to do. You're going to use your lavatory. And it also increases your freedom as well. And then after an hour of free time sorting yourself out, then it's going to be time for breakfast. Although there doesn't seem to be any food out on the... Okay, there's food coming out now onto the actual bitty bobs. You're doing some exercise, which is nice. Okay, so you're actually looking pretty good at this point in time. Visitation also is going to need to be sorted out. Is that working visitation? I think so. I've not seen anyone visit yet, but visitors, 11 visitors on site. Okay, so there is visitors coming in now, and there has been a death already. There's just a random battle in the middle here for no apparent reason. Why is this happening? I mean, there is a couple of instigators, don't get me wrong, but... Wow, this is a real battle, this is. There's so many dead bodies here. Holy crap. Double murder from you. Double murder from... We're going to have to really put some of these people up to Supermax, aren't we? I can't understand how that's... Why that's happened. I mean... 17 deaths! What on earth is going on in this prison? I mean, I know Max is a problem, but someone's even knocked out the doctor. Murdered with prisoner with needle. Murder by prisoner, murder by prisoner, murder by prisoner. Holy crap. Alex Almond has murdered 2 people. You've murdered someone. Someone's broken all the pews. You've committed murder as well, Ian Bailey. Well, I think we are definitely going to have to get the mod that allows you to make your own death row, because we're going to need to do some of that, aren't we, by the looks of it. So 3, 6... Okay, so I've got another 3. So let's quick build these 3. Oh, why have I built them all in brick wall? Why have I done that? Oh, okay. I'm going to change these... Oh, we've had a crash already! Ah! Okay. I should be back shortly when the game's running again. Alright, we're back, but I think it's before all those people died, so it's a little bit better for us, I suppose. But, so what is the problems here, then? So, family is a massive issue. So let's put in the canteen. Let's throw a load of phones in the canteen. We'll just spread them out a little bit. That should hopefully help that need quite significantly. Let's also put some weight benches. We'll put some prayer mats. That's the ones. We'll put some of these down here as well for the religion need. Okay, so hopefully that's going to alleviate some of those issues now. That's going to cause problems, because obviously family's a big one, as is freedom. Hygiene's a big one, but they do have showers in their cells, so they should be able to sort that out themselves. So we still don't have no power in here. So this is, yeah, I just figured out that I'd done this wrong, hadn't I? Because I want to have these as concrete walls, not brick. So I'm going to get these replaced. Okay, like so. I want things to look neat and smart, don't I? I don't want them to look all funny. Okay. So we also need to build one up this side. 3 by 3, yep. And then we're going to demolish these 2 walls. We want a bed here. A shower drain here. A toilet right near the edge of the bed so you can smell your own waste. A sprinkler in case we have any arsonists. One of those bad boys as well. And then we'll have a weight bench. Okay. And same over here, we got space for weight benches and all of these ones, so they get their exercise. Because we've got no yard, it's good for them to have this weight bench. They can do their exercise in their cell. Okay. And then this will be having a jail door and be allocated as well as a cell. There we go. Okay. Is this also before I copied and pasted the benches across? It is, isn't it? That's annoying, isn't it? So let's get the benches done. The problem is with the crashes is it's normally to do with too many uses of the taser at the same time, I think, is along them sort of lines. It's been a bug that's been ongoing for a long time now. So maybe going for a Supermax prison wasn't the best idea in the world because the amount of tasers that do get used, but it is what it is. We're here now, aren't we? So let's just deal with it. So let's get all them done. Right, so everyone's still asleep at this point in time. Had I done the programs yet? Nope, I hadn't. Okay, so let's get these done as well. So we want behavioural therapy, pharmacological treatment, alcoholic treatment, spiritual guidance, parole. Come on, let me click on it. Why am I letting me click on this? Something going a bit wrong here with this game, isn't there? There you go, now I can click on it. Okay. So, parole hearings. Huh. That's a bit odd, isn't it? It is a bit odd. Behavioural therapy, we can do quite a few of those. And then parole hearing, wasn't it? That is odd, isn't it? Okay, we'll just have a few parole hearings booked in as well. There we go. Right, so everyone is not awake yet, but they will be very, very soon. You're awake already. So you have a big need for alcohol, which is showing you do have an alcohol dependency. So the food is nearly ready. So they're going to wake up, they're going to deal with what they need to deal with in their cells, such as hygiene and that sort of stuff. Then they're going to go across and have a bit of food. Got 10 more prisoners coming in today. These cells are almost repaired. Right, free time. So everyone should be... Here we go, they're coming into the canteen now and they're using the phones. Okay, so this is getting their family thing sorted. Okay, that's good. So family is being reduced very, very quickly, as is freedom, exercise, recreate. Okay, we should have a lot more healthy, happy people today. God, look at these. They're using this a lot, aren't they? We do have some problems still, don't get me wrong, but nowhere near as bad as the day before. But the phones are getting a real use, aren't they? We do have some people on their way into visit by the looks of it. 11 visitors on site in 11 groups. So they should be coming around now. Yep, okay. So everyone is making their way to do what they want to do. Got 15 minutes and then we go straight into dinner time. Or breakfast, shall I say. Which again is going to get rid of another big thing, which is food. Which is our biggest need at this point in time. Why is this door locked again? I thought I locked all these open. Okay, we're now into eat time. So everyone's going to come piling over now. There's lots of food available. Get in there, get it. Why are these guys so far up here? I don't know why they're doing that for. They're sort of like working from left to right for some reason. Or from right to left. There's loads of food down here available. Just grab some of this. But that is bringing the food need down quite considerably. Okay, they're being fed nicely. So we do have more control over it today then. So luxuries is a big one, as is literature, but I don't know if we can really have a... Can we have a library in that? Is that going to be wise, or is that just going to be a lot of problem? I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk them working in places, to be honest, because that's just where there's going to cause problems, isn't it? But that is going to be an issue, isn't it? Literature and luxuries is going to be an issue. Everything else they're quite happy with. Food is still being brought down. Not everyone's eating yet, but it's still being sorted, isn't it? Recreation now is going to be a good one. Okay, so there is still a few problems here and there, but there is a death. Where's that death? Did someone kill one of the cleaners? Did you kill a gardener? Did you kill a freaking gardener? Who killed the gardener? Was it you? Mate, that's like death row, that is. That's death row instantly. If you kill a gardener. Oh god. This new mouse I've got, the zooming in and zooming out function is so bloody quick. Can somebody build this bloody power station? It's the most important thing. And the water as well. The water's done already, okay. We need some ruddy power in here. Okay, so the 4 protective custody prisoners we have all now got cells. However, we've just had some new prisoners in. Are any of them going to be allocated to protective custody? Let's have a look. Okay, they've all been delivered into the prison already then, have they? I'm thinking I could delete this side, you know. And then we can have the library and stuff like that this side. I just don't know about having a shop and that, because I don't really... I wish you could get like workers that would work in these areas, rather than having to use prisoners, because I just don't really want the prisoners running a shop. But the need for luxuries and the need for literature is going to become a problem, unless there's any way we can get luxuries sorted using an object. What does the vending machine do? Is that just food, I think? I don't think the vending machine gives luxuries as well, does it? Well, we'll throw a couple in. See what happens, I suppose. Apart from that, I can't see anything else that would offer any luxuries. So it's literally just the shop, isn't it? Hygiene, food and recreation. Okay. There's also library. I mean, there is the bookcase, but I don't believe the bookcase works. Or the bookshelf, shall I say. You know, I can throw a few in and see what happens, I suppose. So let's do that. Let's just throw a few bookshelves in. And we'll see if that makes any difference. Power, please. Power. Anyone? Power. Do I need to hire some more workmen? Let's get some more workmen so we can get this building built as soon as possible. I didn't realise just how slow. And if you just keep the 8 workmen you start with, this game would be incredibly slow, wouldn't it? I mean, it is incredibly slow anyway, but let's go back up to 200 workmen. Let's get this stuff absolutely busted out now. This is the way forward. And 200, there we go. Okay, right, so why are you running around in here for? You should not be... So this is someone who looks like he's trying to escape, but he's going to realise very, very soon that he's going to get... What are you doing? Why are you trying to get in here for? Deployment, this is death row only. And this is Supermax only. Okay. Protective, 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 protective. There we go. Okay, so I can also clone then the inside of this building and put it in here. Okie doke, and that'll have the 2 visitations sorted. So these cells do look ready. These still need a bed, a toilet, and a toilet, which means I probably can run the water pipe down here now, though. Like so. And I need to copy 3 more cells then to make this up to 10. Okay, so that is going to be 10 protective custody cells on that side. So the power is now sort of up and running. We just need to plumb that all in. We had a lot less deaths today now that we have the means to sort of help some people out. I mean... are people actually using this stuff now? See, all the cooks are using it, to be honest with you. It's now food time again. Everyone's making a run up here for some bizarre reason. So these, why are these guys out here for? So this area outside, deployment should be staff only. Yeah, there should be no need for anyone to be running around out here, to be honest. Staff only. Okey-doke. So, people are eating. And the needs today are looking pretty good, actually. Luxuries are still a problem. From time to time you can get from the shop in your prison, make a bit of money. Less likely to cause trouble. There's no downside for ignoring it. It is a prison after all. Okay. Adding a library will let those prisoners borrow books to meet their need. Okay, so... looks like these bookcases are not actually being used, are they? Even though we do have needs. But everyone is sorting their needs out now, which is pretty good. I love the way they're all using these weight benches. Although they've all got a weight bench in their own cell, They're all using these weight benches instead. Aha! We have a lot more power in here now. Okay. We still don't quite have the water pipes running yet, but we are getting there. Let's run the water across here as well. So we now have 8 protective custody cells available, with 3 more being built, which will take us up to a cool 11. And we still don't have any... We don't have any water in those either, do we really? So we get that built as well. So at least we've got a canteen, we've got a kitchen for protective custody now. That's all sorted. And we do need other stuff as well. We need an infirmary, we need a morgue, and we need a chapel, all that sort of stuff. The hell was that noise? I think what I'm going to do then, I think I am actually going to delete this side. I don't think we need this side. I mean, I know it's a complete waste, isn't it, that we just did all this, but I think I'm going to delete it all. So I'm going to go demolish walls. And we'll keep all the power and everything, but I think we're going to demolish all of this. We're going to remove all of these rooms. And we are going to remove all of this, because they're only bringing everyone in through one door anyway, aren't they? So dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. So dismantle all of this as well. And then we were just going to put a shop and a library in that in, I think, just to try and meet some of their needs, keep everyone happy. So we're also going to need to do dismantle objects. I don't know, it'd be nice if you could just like select it like a box, wouldn't it really, but you can't do that with these apparently. So let's dismantle these. All of this as well. I mean, all of this will probably get repurposed in the Supermax wing anyway, so it's not really a major issue. Okay. Dismantle these chairs or these tables. You live and learn, don't you? I think we just need to... I didn't want to give these guys much stuff, and now Supermax won't get anything. They're literally going to be much bigger cells. They're going to be locked inside. They're going to come out for a bit of food, but they're going to have a lot of their stuff inside their cell. So they're going to have not much at all really available to them. And that's your punishment if you're Supermax. That's what you get. You get absolutely bugger all. You get locked up in your cells for a large portion of the day. You get let out to eat for a couple of hours and locked back up again. Right, so that is that being done. Protective, we now have the 11 cells available in protective custody with currently 4 protective custody prisoners. We got 2 more MaxSec arriving tomorrow, and we're getting all this built up now as well. So I think we can sort of leave this a little bit alone now, can we? Or let's run some power across here, I suppose, at least, and then across here as well. Okay, so I mean, could we like... Could I like be really cheeky and just copy and paste? Oh my god, I can. Just that whole 10 just to there. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. My cat just did some weird stuff and I was trying to figure out what she was doing. A bit of a sneezing fit for some reason. Okay, we'll get that built as well then. We don't really need to get that built, to be honest with you, but we'll get it done. Right, so the kitchen's sorted. Just need some water. The water pipes are not hooked up. Oh, we've got no... I'd hope I've actually hooked up a water pipe from the actual water machine, wouldn't it, to the rest? Because all the water pipes are laid, more or less. There's just nothing actually linked up to the water pump. Right. We're looking like time-wise, we've got a few minutes left yet. How are we looking now then? So we need to try and get just a couple of areas built here just for standard bits and bobs they need. So we're looking at then. So again, just chapel, library. And how do we want to do it? I mean, we could do just like a walkway like this, and then maybe just a walkway across here. I mean, that is 36 long, so maybe we could just have, I don't know, rooms along here. How tall is this then, including the two sides? Is 14, so we could do another 14 here, like so, and like so. Okay, just run a random line through the middle. Doesn't necessarily matter where it is, does it really? Put it like there and there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to have the... It's auto-saving, okay. I was panicked then about another crash. I'm not going to have the snitch sorter down here. I'm solely just going to have a snitch sorter at the opening gate, because that way, if I try and change someone... Because if I want to change someone to someone else, or something else, then I want to be able to do that. Did you try to escape, or have you just been delivered? Are you delivering prisoners down here? Where are these prisoners coming from? Why are you dragging them up from down here? You've been released. You have. Oh, well done. Well done, Tom Stacey. So yeah, we'll have the snitch sorter just here at the main gate, then we'll delete these ones by the gates. So if I want to upgrade someone to a higher security level, then I can do. This, I've for some reason just deleted all this power. I don't know how I've done that, but I have. Okay. Yes, I think this is a good way of doing it. So then we would have a concrete wall along here and down, like so. See, let's not have those walls. We can just make that as it is, I think. Across here as well. And then up, so we'll have a library, infirmary, chapel, and all that sort of crap. Mailroom, shop. Okay. So we're going to want a common room and some doctor's rooms as well, I suppose. So let's just put some doors in here, which will get this area up and running then fully. Okay, so we get that built. But 4 deaths today, which is not ideal. So all these, I must have cancelled the demolition of the walls here, mustn't I? I think I probably have, haven't I? Okay, let's demolish all of these walls. And also, we need to dismantle these objects. Yeah, there's another item there, and a door. Another door. And then a chair and a filing case. We'll get those out as well. And then we'll delete these. Actually, I don't want to delete these. Okay, I want to leave these lights where they are. I just want to delete the gates. There we go, we'll do that as well then. Okay, and then we'll just have to build this from scratch then, I suppose, won't we? So we're also going to demolish that and that. We're going to concrete wall up this area, and then we're going to perimeter wall up the back, so that people can't get in and out of this area now. Okay, so this is going to be now where we're going to have the library and all that sort of stuff. Protective custody is looking okay. We just need a bit more water down here. It looks like it didn't actually accept all the builds that I did. Okay. And then down here as well, there's no shower head there, so it doesn't work. Let's run a big pipe across here. And then one across here as well. Okie doke. Right, so protective custody wise, now we have capacity for 17. Right, let's have a look then at our intelligence now then. Let's see what we've got. So still not much detail on our current guys. No legendaries yet. No, no legendary prisoners yet in our prison. Which is good, because they might be a bit hectic for now. Someone murdered another guard dog. There we go. You're all buggered now, aren't you? Because I built this wall. We built a wall. Okay, let's go. Objects. Dismantle. 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 Okay. And then walls. Demolish. And demolish. And we want to dismantle this door as well. Which has got a bit crazy. I don't know why, but it has. Okay. Let's get that done. Right, so how are we going to play this? I mean, we've got some doors. I mean, we could just build some walls that are going to match these doors. So maybe one here. One here. One here. And here. That can just be a big one, I suppose. And one here. This is actually going to make it symmetrical, isn't it? Okay, we'll just do that then. We'll build all that, see how it goes. How are we looking? Doesn't seem to be any problems at this point in time, which is good. Everyone seems to be not murdering each other. We have good space for protective custody. We need to run some power through here now, though, because our lights are struggling, which is fine. So we get that across there, there, and there. Right, so once we get this built, I think we can actually extend. We can extend our max sec, I think. Will be a good way of doing things. So those walls are going in place. Yep. So this big one here in the middle, what could this be? I mean, we'll also dismantle this and replace that with a brick wall or a concrete wall. Maybe this can be the shop, and that could be the shop access. And we put a staff door in the back here, and then the workman can then actually make deliveries through the back. It's probably a good way of doing it, actually. Because if they do try and break out, they're just going to get into this area here anyway, aren't they? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, that's probably the end of this video anyway, time-wise. Of course, if you have enjoyed it, please hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll come back, we'll get all this area planned out, and we will hopefully get MaxSec a bit more settled down, and then we can expand it, and then we can look at Supermax. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you much for listening. Bye.